The bearded warrior stared at the young man before him, struggling to comprehend.
How did he get all the way here through so many enemies?
Behind Logan, the battlefield told the answer, bodies scattered like fallen leaves. Smoke rose from scorched earth where his golden power had blazed.
When did you get so stro? No, that's not in right now. The fact that you're here means we have the upper hand right now, right?
Of course.
Relief washed over the older man's face like sunrise after endless night.
You did great.
On the battlefield, enemy soldiers watched in disbelief.
Did he just push off 2 intermediate rank knights at the same time? A mere 20-year-old country bumpkin did that? I was toiling to death at that age just to become a knight.
But one soldier's envy turned to darker purpose.
Because I will kill him right here, right now.
A high-ranking knight stepped forward, eyes calculating behind his helmet. That attack just now was enough to tell me he's strong enough to handle most intermediate-ranking knights.
If he takes the intermediate rank knights, and I take that high-ranking knights,
I'll face him.
no, he's too much for you. You may have progressed greatly, but he's still a high ranking.
In this state, even I could win against you, father.
The words hung in the air. Not a boast, a fact.
Trust me and leave him to me.
Fine.
Logan turned and walked toward the enemy line, every step measured, certain.
But be careful, son.
Let's be quick and put an end to this, father.
The high-ranking knight watched him approach, confusion flickering across his face. He's coming at me, and not the high-ranking knight. And then, the knight unleashed his full power. How dare you, you damn whelp! Red energy exploded from his body like wildfire. The very air trembled. Soldiers stumbled back from the sheer pressure of his aura. Logan planted his feet, drew his sword, and answered in time. Golden light erupted around him. Brilliant, blazing, a sun rising on the battlefield. The two auras clashed, red against gold, darkness against light. Yet the fact that I'm being overpowered means he's pushing himself way too hard. The knight lunged forward, blades screaming through the air. Otherwise, none of this makes any sense. Logan's sword met the strike. Golden energy exploded in every direction. Die. The shockwave tore across the battlefield like the hand of God himself. When the light faded, the knight staggered, armor smoking. Damn it, if only I wasn't wounded. But there was no time for excuses. Logan was already moving. He surged forward with blinding speed, golden light trailing like comet fire. The knight's eyes went wide behind his visor. Logan's blade filled his entire field of vision, death closing in. Steel met steel with a thunderous clang.
The force in my sword?
Where their blades locked, something impossible happened. It's being absorbed into his sword? Red energy flowed like water into Logan's golden blade.
Great. He fell for it.
The knight's balance shattered. He stumbled, center of gravity lost.
That's it! He lost his center of gravity.
Logan raised his sword high, golden energy concentrated to a blinding point.
Now's the perfect time.
The blade came down like divine judgment. The knight dodged by a hair's breadth, Dabrator, millimeters from death. He moved away that fast? Am I too slow? Logan stood tall, sword still blazing. The knight was completely outmatched. Divine sword secret, first forward. Damn it, I need to get away quickly. Logan's blade erupted with golden light so bright it hurt to look at. Flashing star. The sword carved a golden arc through reality itself. Impossible. The golden slash tore across the battlefield. Earth shattered, dust exploded skyward. When the dust settled, the high-ranking knight lay motionless on the ground. Armor shattered, weapon fallen, defeated.
High-ranking knight using cheap tricks?
Logan raised his sword to the sky, golden energy blazing around him like a warrior god.
I, Logan McLean, have killed the enemy general.
His voice echoed across the battlefield, and for a moment, there was only silence. Then the enemy soldiers erupted in panic.
The high-ranking knight is down? This can't be. The Viscount? They got the Viscount too? What are you doing? Are you crazy? We should at least save our lives by surrendering. I don't want to die here. We surrender.
And then the allied soldiers roared with victory.
Long live young Master Logan. Long live the first young master. Long live Logan McLean.
The battle isn't over yet, idiots.
And somewhere in the chaos, an enemy commander gritted his teeth in fury. Where the hell did it all go wrong? I prepared a whole 3 years for this battle. I should get back to my territory first. That way, I'll make it out alive. He horsed and fled, hoofbeats thundering across the broken field. The commander reached his castle gates, breathless and desperate. Open the gates! Your lord is back.
Lord? Oh? Something's coming.
In the distance, dust rose, the thunder of countless hooves.
Cavalrymen?
The enemy commander turned and saw his doom approaching like an unstoppable tide. When you've already seen the future crumble once, every choice becomes a weapon. Logan sought the Night Order's training grounds, not for glory, but for survival. To win this war, he needed their strength, their loyalty, their Tesron Lord. What are you doing here, Logan? Crawling back for more humiliation? The enemy had come to him and brought witnesses. Steel sang through the air. Logan's blade moved like water, fluid, inevitable, unstoppable. Every strike carried the weight of a lifetime's experience. Open the gates.
Unless you all want to die.
The command wasn't a request. It was absolute. His body surged with power. Force erupted through every nerve.
I finally got you.
But victory demands more than rage. The counterattack came like thunder. Swift, brutal, decisive. The blade found its mark, carving through armor and arrogance alike. The Tesron Lord fell. His ambitions ended in an instant. Young master. The other knights wished to know what happened.
Tell them Tesron came for blood and found only his own.
Respect isn't given. It's earned in the crucible of battle. Jawan killed Carlos? News traveled faster than rumors. The balance of power was shifting.
Let me go. I will make the tough choices for all of us. I'm doing what needs to be done, not for glory, for survival.
His father watched, the knights watched, history itself watched. And Logan would not fail them again. Father, is that really you? Have you truly changed?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to refuse.
Some bridges must burn so that others may stand. The bearded master of the macline knight family stood beside him at sunset.
You're rejecting the offer to be my successor.
The question hung in the warm evening air between them.
But why? Are you worried about your reputation? Your feats in this battle are enough to turn it around.
That's not the reason. It's because for McLean, a family of knights, Ronian would be more fit for the position.
A memory surfaced, a bright-eyed blonde child radiating determination.
Ronian became a force user at the mere age of 14. That's 5 years faster than me. There's no telling what kind of feats he can achieve when he becomes of age.
The master considered this in silence, his broad shoulders outlined against the setting sun.
If what you say is true, your martial ability doesn't make you the lord of a family, Logan.
Maybe according to the common knowledge of today. But if Ronian receives the title of the youngest force user of the continent, like in my previous life...
A vision flashed before him, Ronian surrounded by swirling purple energy, a silhouette of power incarnate.
There won't be any problem whatsoever. Neither do I want to waste my time training to be the next Baron. As the older brother, I'd like to give my younger brother a chance. So I hope you'll wait until Ronian comes of age to choose your successor.
The old master smiled, a warmth spreading across his weathered face.
I didn't think you'd be so mindful of Ronian. I'll accept your wish and push the selection to 5 years from now.
Thank you.
But of course, I'll give you another reward. When we get back to McLean and calculate the exploits from this war, it'll probably come out to a few 100,000 gold.
About the reward. Is it okay if I take what I want?
Days later, the gates of McLean Castle swung wide.
Open the gates! The Knights of McLean have returned.
An army in gleaming armor flooded through the courtyard, banners flying, horses stamping, victory written on every face. In the streets, the townspeople gathered, whispering in disbelief.
They returned within a week of the war? I heard the war itself ended in just 1 day.
But how is that possible? Were our knights always that strong?
Didn't you hear the rumors yet? It's all thanks to the first young master, Logan.
That ruffian young master?
The gossip spread like wildfire through the cobblestone streets.
According to the soldiers who came back first, young Master Logan's mercenaries turned the battle around. They jumped out from behind the enemies as if they knew what would happen.
I heard they annihilated the enemies with some mysterious weapon. He even took down a high knight all alone.
Was the first young master such a great person? I thought he was always just messing around here and there.
Then the realization hit them, one by one, like puzzle pieces clicking into place.
Does that mean he bought all that monster meat in the past for some reason? He must have had a bigger picture in mind.
What if he was just acting all that time? Whoa, I just got goosebumps.
As expected, prodigies are simply on another level.
Logan rode through the streets on horseback, his face burning with embarrassment.
It's too embarrassing to hear. Logan, how does it feel? Everyone's praising you. All that's doing is making me red in the face. Ronnie, you too, don't overdo it. What can I do? It's all true. They're so glad to see you. Smile at them.
Logan attempted what he thought was a friendly smile. The result was absolutely terrifying. His grin looked like a death threat, his thumbs up gesture like a blade slicing across the throat.
What did that smile mean? Murder warning? Chopping our heads off with that thumb?
Logan looked around, utterly confused.
Did I do something wrong? I'm screwed.
Ronian found the whole situation absolutely hilarious. That night, the castle held a grand welcome ceremony.
Now, for the champion of this war, begin the grand welcome.
Long live macline. Long live young Master Logan. The celebration lasted until morning. By dawn, Logan was utterly exhausted.
Welcome ceremony lasting till the morning? They've got pretty good stamina for people who just got back from war.
The next day, Ronian burst into a castle room with his usual bright energy. The woman who turned to face him was radiating pure fury.
I heard everything. You rejected becoming the chancellor? What the hell are you plotting? Others may be fooled, but you think I'll be fooled by you?
Mother, for God's sake. Logan, I'm sorry. The matter with her family really hurt her. Ronnie, it's all good.
Logan's mind raced. Despite her long-lasting resentment, she could no longer be a threat to him. So as long as he did it right now, she might accept his apologies sincerely.
Mother, I know well that my actions the past few months weren't all that trustworthy. I, too, am ever regretful of my actions that were driven by jealousy and inferiority.
See, Ronian, he admitted it himself. It's all his.
Mother, for God's sake, please stop. Logan, she's not normal right now. Just listen, Ronian macline, because the one who actually deserves an apology from me is you. What?
Ronian's eyes went wide with shock. This was the last thing he expected.
I've been apologizing to you ever since I came back, but I never said exactly what for. It seems the regrets and cowardly nature I built up over the years weren't so easy for me to overcome. Logan, what on earth do you mean? But you know it too, don't you, Ronnie?
The silence stretched like a blade about to fall.
Cry, that for the past years. I detested you.
The words hit Ronian like a physical blow.
I tried to avoid my own incompetence by hating you. And right now, I genuinely regret those pathetic years of mine, Ronian. Cry. Let me at least officially apologize to you for it right now. I truly am sorry.
Logan bowed his head deeply, completely, utterly vulnerable before his younger brother. Tears glistened in Ronian's eyes. His voice trembled when he finally spoke.
Cry. I'm still as naive as ever, aren't I?
And then, without warning, Ronian pulled his brother into a tight embrace.
Cry. It's okay, Logan. I believe that as long as I was nice to you, even when you were cold to me, someday the brother I knew would return. Cry, Ronian. Mother, I genuinely care for Ronian. I also genuinely hope Ronian becomes the successor. I know well that asking you to trust me immediately is a hard favor to ask, So please, just keep watching all that I do going forward.
The mother's severe expression softened just slightly.
For now, this shall suffice.
Time passed. Soon Logan was riding through the countryside once more, an older attendant beside him.
Master, where on earth are we going right after returning from war? You've had enough rest. It's about time to get back to work. I'm just anxious is all. Don't worry about it. You're definitely gonna like this task.
They crested a hill, and there before them lay their destination, a massive mine entrance carved into rocky terrain.
As of this moment, we're going to develop this mine.
What if you knew exactly where a fortune was buried before anyone else discovered it?
As a reward, you want the chance to develop the hill? Do you mean the hill near Tesseron's borders?
Yes, that one.
They may call it a hill, but it's basically a wasteland with nothing there.
Why does it have to be that place?
Who knows? There may be gold buried in that wasteland.
The reason House Tesseron forcefully started a thief war came to light a year after it ended. Tesseron had begun exporting gold from a hill in the macline. The gold from that mine alone made Tesseron far more influential than the average Count family. Until Roni and macline massacred their family in revenge. In Tesseron Fortress, beneath the stone and iron, a discovery awaited.
This is the underground prison, but there's a few peculiar people here. I think you should have a look.
Desperate voices echoed from the darkness.
We didn't do anything wrong. We just stole gold from the mine as we were hired to, but that cruel Viscount locked us up in here.
Logan's eyes widened with sudden understanding.
Haman Tesseron. I can't believe he locked up 5 of that precious mine specialists. Are you getting angry on our behalf?
But Logan's thoughts were elsewhere. We won in the thief war against Tesseron, but that's equivalent to barely making it past a small wave. If invasion by the Empire that led to the collapse of the nation is the final hurdle, the event that'll happen after 1 year will be the start of the downfall. The death of the present king, Samuel von Grandia. The king's sudden death led to a clash over the crown among 3 princes. 3-year civil war that drastically reduced the kingdom's forces. Before the forces could recover, the Empire's invasion began. Actually, it was the first cause that led to the downfall of the kingdom.
But this is an opportunity too. I can't just blow it.
I'm going to use that unrest to regain the county's past territories and become the Lord of the Southwest once again.
And if possible, end the civil war and going forward.
Master, what are you daydreaming about after calling me here?
Oh, I didn't even realize it. I gotta get my act together. With the future in mind, I gotta build up forces as quickly as possible. But right now, that's just gonna sound like I'm crazy.
So no matter what, I gotta do it with my own money.
There's gold in the middle of this hill, and I want to dig it up to develop a mine.
What's the estimated cost?
Another ridiculous request. Tesseron was paying us a lot, so I agreed instantly. But a gold mine? Are you sure the gold's there?
I'm sure.
May I ask how you know?
Just so you know, this is a secret operation. Only the 6 of you will do the drilling.
How can just the 6 of us do the drilling? You're being excessive. Even with dwarves, this is just, well, or you could just be prepared to die. Sleep a little less and give up on living like a normal human. As expected of Hammer, that's the mindset of a true worker.
Now you're ready to work, right? I'd like to hear your estimate now.
We need to drill to get an estimate of the gold deposits here, but just the initial investment will have to be 5,000 gold. And safe development of the mine will take quite a long time. Just the preparation will take 6 months, and the full force mining will take another 6 months. As I thought, it's going to take a lot of money and time. But this mine made Viscount Tesseron richer than other Count families. I need to develop this mine at all costs.
If only I could sell the monster meat right now.
Monster meat's effects will become well known around 6 months from now. I could invest money in the mine if I could just sell that monster meat. I used neutralizing agents countless times when I was a mercenary, so I can make it too. If I make it myself and sell it, a week later, at macline's southern villa.
It's done.
Here's your shady medicine made by grinding nights, plot herbs, and leeka grass.
I told you to not call it shady. It's a neutralizing agent. Where's the monster meat?
It's in the villa's warehouse like you asked.
Great, let's go to the warehouse. We're gonna put this in the monster meat.
What? Do I have to come with you?
Of course.
No, I don't want to go. You've never been there, so you don't know.
And then,
What is this smell? I knew it smelled, but this is making me want to throw up.
meanwhile, Logan stood completely unaffected.
Great, now let's get started.
Wait, why are you okay and I'm not?
I paralyze my sense of smell using force.
You're so selfish.
If it bothers you so much, awaken your force. Here, sprinkle this neutralizer on the meat. Sprinkle enough to make the outer layer look white. The black part is the poison that's left. And make it into a small ball. What do you think? Looks like medicine, right?
Yeah,
Good. We're gonna sell this as medicine. You're gonna be doing this, so remember it.
what? No, I won't do this at any cost.
100 gold for each batch.
Well, in that case,
For now, I gotta test out how effective it is.
what's it for?
A medicine that's good for men.
What do you mean by that?
After a long, extremely detailed, and very embarrassing explanation,
You got it now, right?
Oh, right, I see. There's a perfect person for that.
Who is it?
The hell?
the war was over. The macline family had survived, but their coffers were empty. Administrator Dwayne stood in the castle courtyard, exhausted from juggling impossible finances. Young master, this is Dwayne.
Come in.
Dwayne entered Logan's office, expecting routine business. Excuse me, I heard you called for me, first young master? Then, Logan appeared directly behind him.
I was waiting for you, Dwayne.
You cannot just pop up behind me out of nowhere.
I was just gonna massage your shoulders. You have been so tired these days from cleaning up after the war, haven't you?
Logan's words struck something deep. Dwayne had worked himself to exhaustion, managing the family's broken finances.
We are broke since we dug up every last penny for the war, and the servants and knights keep pestering you for money they do not even know we lack.
The administration was having the hardest time. Dwayne's stern mask cracked. His eyes glistened. Young master, it seems I have misunderstood you all this time. I did not expect you to be so deeply considerate. Then Logan tilted his head with innocent curiosity.
Is that why you are having trouble in bed?
Dwayne's face went completely blank. Excuse me. Dwayne fled down the corridor at full speed. Logan chased after him, calling out desperately.
Wait! At least listen to all of it. I would like to give this to you.
Logan held up a glowing pink-purple orb that radiated magical light. What is this?
It is a patented product from the Philip Merchantry in Kale. There are guaranteed results even from just one pill.
After the successful trial, men bowed their heads before Logan. The experiments continued. Heinkel, the burly knight, became the second subject.
Heinkel, I heard the rumors you fight with your wife every night these days, right?
What? Who spread a rumor like that?
Enough of that.
That evening, Heinkel knelt before Logan in the castle hall, tears streaming down his weathered face. Young master.
Go to your wife.
Heinkel ran toward the sunset, arm raised in grateful farewell. Thank you. Patrick, Logan's younger brother, became the awkward third trial.
Logan, about that. It was good.
Logan smiled innocently.
But we might be getting another little brother.
Patrick's face went pure white with horror. Then Aronian appeared in the doorway, the cold, dark-haired second brother.
What is that gaze supposed to mean?
Logan smirked.
It is not like you have anywhere to use it anyway. Do not follow me. You smell.
Later, Logan met with Philip the merchant to discuss business strategy. 100 gold for one pill, 1,000 gold for a set of 10 pills.
You are not taking the nobles in the capital to be pushovers, are you? You are going to get in trouble at this rate.
Of course not. I am just confident in what I am selling. Logan smiled knowingly. In his past life, this pill sold for astronomical prices. But which noble would advertise that his impotency got better after taking it?
They do not exactly need to advertise it. There are so many ears listening in on the nobles. Even if a secret rumor spreads, they would still come flocking like bees to flowers.
How about going to the party in the capital? Logan's face twisted with disgust.
Party? Are you seriously telling me to go to a party? The only party I have been to was the mercenaries party when we won.
I would have gone if I was not a commoner myself. It is not like you can sell it at the party yourself. Logan's eyes gleamed with sudden inspiration.
Of course that will not happen if I do not sell it. If I do not sell it, Philip, I will tell you about an informant in the Capital Grand. Go to him and find out everything I am about to tell you now.
What? An informant? What are you going to make me do now? A week later, they stood before the massive capital city, Grand.
Here we are. Grandia Kingdom's capital city, Grand.
Logan arrived with a cart stacked high with 3,000 boxes of pills. You really came. How did you manage to get permission from your family? A noble going to the capital to sell aphrodisiacs.
Of course. I told them something different, though bringing around 3,000 boxes over without a servant was a bit of an issue.
Come to think of it, you did not have any servants the first time we met either. Are you sure it is okay for a noble's son to go around like this? Logan thought of Rick, his loyal servant who had done everything for him. Working on his day off, enduring insults, being accused of theft. Rick never complained. I am really thankful to you. Thank you, Rick. Logan's eyes snapped open with sudden determination.
Okay, I have made up my mind. To celebrate all the work Rick put into this, we will name the medicine
Impo Rick. Philip stared in absolute horror. There is no doubt about it. He is a lunatic. In a game of power, information is currency, and Logan McClane had just struck gold. A nobleman's study, bathed in golden sunlight. Philip, his intelligence broker, delivered the final report.
You must be tired from the long journey. It would be great for you to recover from all that fatigue in a bar.
The unspoken words hung heavier than what was said.
though I shouldn't talk about nobles who can't get that up.
Logan's blunt words landed like a stone in still water.
In a place where there are so many ears listening in, should I? Well, the room is definitely a better place for a chat on that topic.
Philip leaned forward, his voice dropping to business.
By the way, I went to the informant to find out what you asked. 2. Names of nobles who haven't taken in any second wives or lovers. 3. Names of nobles who often look for food that's good for stamina.
Each name on that list was a potential customer. Each noble, a desperate man hiding his shame behind castle walls.
Right on the spot. You did a great job, not just for this task, but all of those I told you to complete in the capital.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that hard.
But then Philip's expression darkened, remembering.
The real crisis was the day I heard the news about the war. You can't imagine how worried I was until I heard the news that the war was over by that evening.
Logan smirked internally. At least Philip worried for his client.
When I thought mountain of monster meat I'd have to take care of, I couldn't even swallow food down my throat.
Ah, there it was, his true concern.
Stop yapping your mouth and read this.
Logan slid a document across the table. One name, one target.
How about him?
The grand palace of the Grandia Kingdom rose against the sky, its domes gleaming like jewels. Somewhere inside those halls, Count Fallon Davis attended yet another party. And Logan knew something about him, something from the future. The palace party buzzed with nobles in their finest attire. Logan moved through the crowd with purpose.
Count Davis.
The gray-haired nobleman turned, one eyebrow raised.
Excuse me, Count. I'm Logan McClane, the eldest son of the Southwestern Region's House of McClane.
Oh my, we have a new guest here. Well, welcome. Behind them, capital nobles whispered and sneered.
Jeez, how tacky. I wonder what farm he came from. Looks like those are the trendy clothes of the Southwest.
Logan's expression didn't change. He'd heard worse.
Because I don't have the time to be forming useless connections in a pointless party like this one.
Count Davis's eyes sharpened. This provincial boy had spine. Logan's mind flashed to the future. Fallon Davis, important figure in the kingdom's treasury, married at 20 but still childless after decades. And in Logan's past life, he became famous for one tragic reason. Whisper. The count who killed himself because of his wife. A scandal at a party, a public humiliation, and a desperate man who valued reputation above life itself. Are you done talking? Logan pressed forward with his pitch, each word calculated.
I came to the capital on a business trip and heard of your prestige, so I came to give my greetings to you.
Oh, business, you say? But the city of Grand already has everything. But I guess since you're from the outskirts, there must be fascinating goods there that are not available in the capital. The nobles behind Davis snickered. Country bumpkin with country goods.
Of course. I'm sure that good isn't available here, which is why I'm selling it. A medicine specialized for men.
The room held its breath.
A sexual enhancer.
The entire party erupted in shocked gasps. The son of a noble selling sexual enhancers? Nobles turned, eyes wide. What did he just say? How embarrassing. How dare this country bumpkin act up here? Count Davis's face showed smug satisfaction. This fool had just committed social suicide. But Logan remained perfectly calm. His hand reached into his vest. Do you still have something left to say?
As a sign of courtesy, I brought a present for the influential people of the capital. Please take this.
Small vials glinted in his hand.
This is the product, Impo Rick, which will be sold at 100 gold each. I specially brought 3 of them as a gift for you.
A few days later, the shop opened its doors in the heart of the capital. A butler in formal attire stepped inside, nervous but determined.
My lord tasked me with purchasing the Impo Rick medicine. Here's the ID card.
Ah, so Count Davis sent you.
The first sale, 10,000 gold from 10 boxes.
Not bad for our first sale.
We got to earn more than this. Even the rent for this teeny little shop cost 10,000 gold.
That's to be expected since it's in the center of the capital. And strategically, we need a shop. Seeing people gather with one's own eyes has far more impact.
Logan adjusted his vest, preparing to leave once more.
Again? You go to a party almost every day ever since you came to Grand.
Having Count Davis as our first customer isn't enough. I should go and promote it to as many people on that list as possible.
1 week, 7 days of relentless networking, and then the servant returned for another purchase. But this time, something was different.
I can't believe the Count asked me to purchase that medicine again. In the past, no healthy foods had any effect on him.
A line. A long, winding line of noble servants stretched down the street. Servants' eyes went wide with shock.
Why is the queue so long? Wait a minute, I recognize them. That man's the Chamberlain at Viscount Talon's, and that's Count Hamel's butler.
High-ranking servants from noble houses across the capital, all waiting in line for the same embarrassing product. Announcement that made desperation turn to panic.
We're truly sorry. Unfortunately, we're all out of stock prepared for today.
Chaos erupted.
What do you mean all out? There was no mention of this before. Impo Rick is highly popular, but the supply isn't enough. So the sale is restricted to 50 boxes a day. Please sell some to us. If I go back empty-handed, my lord will kill me.
Curious nobles passing by stopped to investigate the commotion. What are they doing there? Go check it out. Inside the shop, Logan watched the crowd with satisfaction, every detail unfolding exactly as planned. By limiting the supply, the customers are stimulated to buy, and seeing people gathered makes the other nobles curious.
Anyhow, our stock for today is all. Please come again tomorrow.
The pattern repeated, day after day. Sold out, and the gold poured in like a golden river.
This is amazing. The daily sales have been all full for over a month. We even sold out today as soon as we opened up. At this rate, 4,500,000 golds in 1 month. Isn't that far-fetched?
Philip laughed, the sound echoing through their shop, filled with empty shelves and full coffers.
Keck, who knew Grand had so many impotent nobles?
Logan grabbed Philip in a jubilant headlock.
You did it, Philip. You admirable brat.
Cough! It's thanks to your efforts, too.
Logan released him with a grin, then made his announcement.
Great, so starting next month, you'll get 1% of the total sale profits.
Philip's eyes went wide. 1% of millions.
Mr. Logan, I'll give it all I have.